We live.
Con.
All right, Shalom. This is the GMS Virginia camp. I'm the brother Abaya.
It's all right, y'all.
Yeah, we're back here with another lesson. Before we get started, like always, we want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh,
I will.
Bahashem, Yahweh Shai,
Shine.
Bahashem, Vachahakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, the men that we learn the truth from. Shalom to the hopeful elect. The topic we want to go into, I brought it out briefly at camp, but is that the Bible is like our family heirloom. It is our family heirloom. All right. Now, when you break the word down, it has air in it. All right. Now, we know that we're Yasha Allah. We know that we're princes. We know that we have what? An inheritance. All right. Waiting for us if we continue in what we've been given from Yahweh Shai. What is that inheritance? The kingdom, the covenant, the promises. But where are all these things written at? They're written within the scriptures. So us being the heirs to these things, right? The Bible is our heirloom. Now, our enemy, our adversary, Esau, has gotten his hands on the Bible through us falling, through our captivity, and he has spread the Bible throughout the four corners of the earth. And all heathen nations, all nations throughout the earth have been able to take grasp of it, all right? And use it for themselves. That's where you get Catholicism from, universal, which Christianity is a branch off from Catholicism, Roman Catholicism. All right, so everybody thinks the Bible is for them in their household, but that's not true. Now, before we get into the scriptures, I want to get two definitions of what an heirloom is. And this is on collinsdictionary.com. And it says, an heirloom is an ornament or other object that has belonged to a family for a very long time and that has been handed down from one generation to another. And that is what the scriptures are. All right. Now, for us in this time to receive it in English, because during our captivity, we were conquered by who? The English. The Lord had it translated during the time, when King James was had some authority in Europe, and he was able to get some translators together and get this Bible here that you see, the King James version, so we can use it properly, all right, in our day and age. But when you go back to the scrolls previous, all right, that was prescribed, they were written on papyrus paper, which we call papyrus. And the men of ancient, all they did was prescribe the words that was given to them through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, and it was passed down. All right, it was passed down from beginning from the time of Abraham on down, the word. Right? Now I want to get this second definition. Let me see. That first one was on collinsdictionary.com. This one here is on this is just the Google definition, and it says a valuable object that has belonged to a family for several generations. And this has belonged to us for since we've been a nation. All right, contrary to what the world will have you believe. So, brother, if you don't want to make a quick point, you can go ahead and get Psalms 102.
Con, I just got a quick precept through the spirit. This is Psalms chapter 147 and verse 19. It says, he showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He have not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord. So he gave, the law, statutes, commandments to the nation of Israel, man. He gave us the covenant, the promises, the inheritance to us. It wasn't given to no other nation, man. So like the brother was going into, and so those definitions, it's been passed on to us from generation to generation.
Yep, and they don't know the statutes, all right, and they don't know the breakdowns. They don't have the true understanding. That's why when they take hold of our Bible, they break it down completely wrong. They go into the scriptures and don't have no basic understanding of what's going on. They can't break down Genesis, all right. They actually think the Lord made the earth in 6 days and rested on the seventh, not understanding those were 1,000-year periods. They actually think it was some type of apple or pear or orange that caused Adam and Eve to fall, not knowing that the scriptures tell you the fruit of wickedness, knowledge of good and evil. All right, the fruits of the spirit, they partook in the fruits of the wickedness, man. All right, wicked ideologies. They don't have the basic understanding that the serpent was not an actual snake slithering on the ground. You got many different variations of snakes right now as we speak throughout creation, man. Vipers and rattlesnakes. That's not what it's talking about. It was talking about the tendencies and attributes of a snake-like man, all right, who bit you with his venom, all right, and who deceived you to think that betraying and rebelling against your power was for your betterment. They don't even have that basic understanding because well, Esau, he is the serpent, you know. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, cause I just got a quick point, Baba Kasha. You know, the scroll was given to us, man. It's a sword, you know, and we have entered into Yahweh Shemi Yahshua's army, man. You know, and a lot of people, they don't go to the military because what? They're not built for it, man. Yahweh Shemi Yahshua has built us to become upon his army, man. And he gave us a sword to protect ourselves, man. And we're fighting against, you know, evil spirits upon high places and things of that nature. That's why we're able to maneuver through the scriptures and be able to protect ourselves, man, and be able to maneuver in today's society, man. You know, because these scrolls, man, is a part of our life, man. You know, these people, they read these scriptures, but they don't retain no type of knowledge, information, or any type of wisdom from these scriptures, man. You know, they just quote, you know, these scriptures like a parrot and don't have the true meaning and understanding of it, man. You know, because if you ask the average person to break down this or who are the Israelites today, they can't tell you, man. You know, but what? Now the men of the Lord are here on the scene to tell you these things, and we've been preaching this truth for 30 plus years, starting with our elders and apostles on down. You know, giving the correct knowledge throughout the scriptures, man. You know, so I'm gonna get that Psalms. You said Psalms 102
Well,
and verse 12.
before you get that, get Isaiah 30, verse 8, and read down to verse 10.
Khan. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, and you said verse 8.
Yeah.
Khan, verse 8, it says, "Now go, write it before them in a table, and note it in a book, that may be for the time to come, forever and ever." Verse 9, that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
Where's the law of the Lord written? In the book, in the scriptures, right? He told Isaiah to note it, write it down, write the words down that were being gifted to him through the Spirit, right? So that it can be on hand for a time forever and ever for us to have it. Are not we reading out of Isaiah right now? So obviously Isaiah did what was commanded for him to do. He wrote it in the book. Isaiah came from what nation, man? Did he come from the nation of Moab? Did he come from the nation of Ham? No. He came from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 9, it said, verse 10, it says, "Which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits."
Yeah, they don't want us to prophesy the truth, but we're going to prophesy the truth. And part of prophesying the truth is coming out of the word, man, which is our book. All right? Which is our book. So you can go and get that Psalms 102.
The book of Salakia. Book of Psalms, chapter 102 and verse 12. It says, "But thou, O Lord Yahweh, shalt endure forever, and thy remembrance unto all generations." It says, "Thou shalt arise and have no mercy." Salaki, and have mercy upon Zion, for the time to favor her. Yeah, the set time is come.
So those generations is talking about who? Zion. All right? He's going to be remembered throughout the generations of Zion because he's our power. We're the ones he entered into a covenant with. Right? Where do you find the covenant? You go to the scriptures. But see, these other people outside of our nation, all right, these scoffers and these so-called theologians, all right, these Bible stewards, self-proclaimed Bible stewards, all right, they teach that the Bible is for everybody, that the covenants are for everybody. But you have yet to show us where any covenant has included Japheth. Any covenant has included Ammon, let alone Esau as Edom. You have yet to show us that. You have yet to be specific in that matter, right? You keep generalizing the scriptures when the scriptures are very specific on who the covenants and the promises pertain to. It's very specific. It's not generalized to where it's vague and you really don't know what's going on. It's clear and cut. The brother brought it out in Psalms 147. He have not dealt so with any other nation. It's clear and cut who it's talking about. But because the other nations have got their hands on our scriptures, on our family heirloom, all right, they're running with it. All right. Like I always use the analogy. If I write a letter, all right, and I pass it down through. I said this is to be passed down throughout the family. I want my kids to read this and learn from it. And somebody generations down the line break inside the house and steal that letter and use it for their family. That don't mean the letter was intended for them, right? Just like if somebody's grandfather or grandmother dies and they have a meeting to hear the will, hear the last will of their grandfather or grandmother. Who's at that meeting? The children, the lineage, the family. Not everybody can just come in and get a piece of the will. It wasn't intended for you. That's not your inheritance. That's not your place. All right? Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, Khan, because when you go into Amos the third chapter, it says, I have not dealt with any families upon the earth, and therefore I will punish you for your iniquities. We're the ones being punished because we didn't keep the law, statute, commandments, because we didn't uphold the covenant that was given unto us. These other nations, they're not being punished for not keeping the law, statute, commandments, but they will be punished, for coming against the children of Yasher Allah, man, for being confederate with Esau, Edom, man. They're not being punished for anything, man. They have the luxurious lifestyles. Bros be sitting in the chat where in Dubai and all these other nations, man, they be having crystal like bathtubs. They have like 20 plus wives and things of that nature. Where are they being chastised at? They're in their kingdom right now, man. We're
Yeah,
on the
yep,
lowest of the lowest.
yep. Yeah, they wanna partake in our blessing, but they don't want to partake in our curse. Right? Matter of fact, since we spoke on that, let me see. It's in Romans. Let's get Romans chapter 8, verse 16.
Come.
Read through verse 17.
This is Romans chapter 8 and verse 16. And it reads, the spirit itself bears witness with our spirit that
What
we
is
are
the
the
spirit? What is the spirit? John 6 and 63. These words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. So the spirit, you go by the word, what the word says. Go ahead.
it says the spirit itself bears witness with our spirit that we are the children of the most high.
How did we find out that we were the children according to the spirit? We got the true breakdown of Deuteronomy chapter 28 in the verse of the curses. We fit those curses. That was the main indicator that we are the true biblical people. But you don't want to go through the curses with us. You don't want to partake in the curses, but you want to partake in the blessings. Well, the curses have told us who we are. And that's how we know we are the true seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Go ahead. Oh, that's Satan. Wait for that brother to join back.
Salaki, that was Satan. My phone had overheated.
Oh, you good, brother? We still live though.
Yeah, we still live.
All right, yeah. Read that again.
This is Romans chapter 8 and verse 16. It says, the Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High, and if children, the heirs of the most of power, and joint heirs with Hamashiach. If
Yeah.
so
So
be that.
we're the heirs. So we're the heirs. So this is our heirloom. We're the heirs. So this is our heirloom. Our heirloom has revealed to us that we are the heirs because it was passed down throughout our generations. All right. Remember the curse. The Lord said that the curses shall be a sign upon you throughout your generation, so you know who you are. Because even though He took away our, see, this was the worst captivity because He took away our heritage, He took away our nationality, He took away our language, and He took away His name from us. So we were completely lost. The dry bones, Ezekiel in the valley, we were completely lost. But He left us the heirloom. He left us a way back to Him. All right. And we were able to find ourselves through the curses and the prophecies. Go ahead.
It says, and joint heirs with Hamashiach, which is Yahweh Shai, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together.
Yeah. So you in a penthouse in Dubai, you in these majestic palaces, right? You got all the desires of your heart. How the hell are you suffering right now, man? If you got everything that you desire and you living in peace, how are you suffering? You're not the true people of the Lord. All right. Our people are in the ghettos. Our people's food is defiled. Our people's culture has been infiltrated from the music to the media that they consume, down from the TV that they watch. All right, everything that our people consume on the whole has been infiltrated and polluted. What does the scripture say? This is not our rest, for it shall surely destroy you because it is polluted. Right. So let's go back to Psalms 102, bro.
Con. Can I grab this precept real quick, Baba Kasha?
Huh.
This is Psalms chapter 73 and verse 3. It says, for I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. It says, therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence covereth them as a garment, man. So they took, the earth, by the sword, man. And now, they have their kingdom has been established. But what does it say in Malachi? It says, though they build, I will destroy it down, man. So while they living it up now, man, hey, the Lord is going to bring them down and put us right where we need to be, and that's on top of these nations, man.
Yep. That's right.
So going back to Psalms 102, and I read verse 13 again, it says, thou shalt arise and have mercy upon Zion, for the time to favor her. Yeah, the set time is come.
Yeah, we're approaching that time. He gonna have favor for Zion, not everybody on the earth. If he had favor for everybody on the earth, you wouldn't be seeing Israelis, going through what they're going through over there in that land. All right, which they ain't nothing but Amalekites, and a whole bunch of other heathen nations dwelling over there. All right, the scriptures tell us in Matthew, I think it's 7:35, something like that, that Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that land is being trodden down of the heathens. That's why turmoil is always constant throughout the earth. Go ahead, brother.
It says, verse 14, for thy servants take pleasure in her stones and favor the dust thereof. It says, so the heathen shall fear the name of the Lord, and all the kings of the earth thy glory. It says, when the Lord shall build up Zion, he shall appear in his glory.
Yeah, so when he comes back to appear in his glory, he gonna build up what? Zion. He gonna build up our ruins. He gonna build up our nation again, right? The first verse the brother read was 12, where it says, "But thou, O Lord, shall endure forever, and thy remembrance unto all generations." And he's further talking about Zion, which represents a monument, which represents the government of the nation of Israel, right? Go ahead.
It says, verse 17, He will regard the prayer of the destitute and not despise their prayer. This shall be written for the generation to come, and the people which shall be created shall praise the Lord Yahweh.
This shall be written for the generation to come. Is it not written? Or are we not reading it? This is our heirloom. We are heirs to the promise. We have received our heirloom and we're reading it, right? For the people to come. He's talking about Jerusalem. He's talking about the city of peace, Jerusalem. He's talking about the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the children of Israel. This is our family heirloom. This is our will and testament passed down. It's not given to all nations. You motherfuckers broke in the house, kicked us out the house, and stole all our valuable possessions. And part of that was the scrolls. And just because you got the scrolls still in your possession today, you think that the promises and the covenants adhere to you. That's a goddamn lie. Right?
I got a quick precept to back that up.
Uh, hey, Shalom, y'all about to Shabrakatah, Brother Mathatha.
This is Revelation chapter 21 and verse 1. It says, "And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And I saw John, and I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from Yahweh out of heaven, prepared as a bride and adorned for her husband." So that's that generation to come, man. New Jerusalem, the city of peace, man. The elect, starting with the 144,000 and then a large multitude, man. We're going to be coming down, man, in the glory with Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. So going back to Psalms 102 and verse 18 says, "This shall be written for the generation to come, and the people shall be created, which shall be created shall praise the Lord. For he have looked down from the height of his sanctuary, from heaven did the Lord behold the earth." Verse 20, "To hear the groaning of the prisoner, to loose those that are appointed to death." It says, verse 21, "To declare the name of the Lord in Zion and his praise in Jerusalem."
There goes the point. That's who he's talking to. That's who he's dealing with. Right? The brother just read, he saw New Jerusalem, not New Edom. He ain't see New Edom coming down like a bride. You know what I'm saying? He saw Jerusalem, Jerusalem,
Yep.
the bros, the brotherhood, us men from the loins of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We found ourselves because Abba left us the heirloom. Abba left us a way back to him. Though we lost his name, though we lost our language, though we lost our customs, our heritage, he left the heirloom. He left the
Come.
cheat code. And we found ourselves. Wait a minute, Deuteronomy chapter 28:16. You should be brought in by ships. Wait a minute, that sounds like slavery over here in America. Wait a minute, the women shall have baldness on their head. That sounds like the so-called black woman. You know? That eye shall be evil toward thy brother. Hold on, that sounds like straight black culture there. Right? Your people
Mm-hmm.
shall lie like a wild bull in the net on every corner of the street. If that ain't our people, I don't know what is. So I
Come.
guess get Exodus 31 verse 16, and then hold 2 Peter the first chapter verse 21.
Says 2 Peter 1 and 21, and then
Get Exodus 31 and 16 first.
okay. Come. This is Exodus chapter 31 and verse 16. It says, "Wherefore the children of Yasher Allah shall keep the Sabbath, to observe the Sabbath throughout their generations, for a perpetual covenant."
Throughout
It
our
is a
generations.
mhm.
It's been passed down throughout our generations. So why you other nations call yourself keeping the Shabbat? All right? It's the Shabbat. It's the Shabbat. Nigga, that ain't been passed down to you, man. The brother just read, the children of Israel. It's being passed down through our generations. Now we was lost, so y'all was able to run around the earth, putting on a costume, pretending to be Christians, pretending to be the Jews, right? But now that we're found and we come back to what's ours, nigga, you being exposed. We like, give me my
Mhm.
shit back, man. Take this shit off, man. You bugging out. And now shame, your shame is being exposed, right? It was easy to pull that trick on the earth when we were still, lost and on Soul Train dancing, bug the fuck out, not knowing what the fuck going on. But as soon as the
Yeah.
truth came to One West, all right, and it spread on them street corners, oh nigga,
Yep.
that's when your downfall began,
Yep.
right?
Con.
And now we in the day and time now where your imminent fall is approaching, buddy. You can't stop it. The prophecies are falling like dominoes. Why? Because we got our heirloom back, man. We standing on our feet like that great army that Ezekiel saw. You
Mm-hmm.
through. What brothers say? Through. THRU. Through.
Con. Yeah, you know how Jake let somebody borrow something and they had borrowed the shit for so long, come to find out they stole it. And then you
Yeah,
find
but
out that
yeah,
they got it, you stole my shit, and then
yeah,
you
nigga, you
snatch
give
it
a
right
nigga
back.
something. Yeah, if you give a nigga something, don't even expect it back, man. That go for family members. That's that's Jake, man. You give a nigga
Yeah.
something, that nigga, you gonna
And
see
that's
the
exactly
nigga
what
going.
E did. Hit us with them smooth words. It took our heritage. Now we found out he didn't took it because we didn't forgot that he didn't took it.
Yep.
Because we were so lost in our wickedness, man. And now we even woke up and found out this nigga stole our shit.
Yeah,
And now
nigga
we
got your
taking it
shoes
back.
on. He dapping you up with your shoes on and shit. Like, nigga, my fucking shoes, man. Oh shit. Oh man, nah, nigga. These ain't yours, man. Fucking lie, man. The scripture say what? The thief come in but to kill, steal, kill, and destroy. He stole everything from us. He killed us, and he's destroying everything. See, you got the power. See, you got the words how to rule the earth. Like we was going into camp last night. You got
Mm-hmm.
the words of how to rule the earth, but you don't rule it properly because you come to destroy it, man. You a thief. Go ahead, bro.
Con, you want to finish it out? Verse 17. It says, "It is a sign between me and the children of Israel forever. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, and on the seventh day he rested and was refreshed. He gave unto Moses when he had made an end of communing with him upon Mount Sinai, 2 tables of testimony, tables of stone written with the finger of the Most High."
Yeah. So where do you find the Sabbath at? In the heirloom that's been passed down. He said he gave it to Israel. So why the hell you got heathens keeping the Sabbath, call themselves keeping the Sabbath? Why? Because of Roman Catholicism, they got their hands on our family book, right? And they need to give it back. They need to just leave it alone. Just put the scriptures down. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all don't know how to break shit down. You got fucking bugged out Edomites waiting on a rapture. They waiting on a fucking pre-tribulation. They call it the pre-tribulation rapture. Guys, we're gonna be raptured out of here before any destruction. You through. Because you stole our book and you lack understanding. It was never meant for you, man. Hey, like the movie Nat Turner, he said this. He quoted the scripture in Psalms. There's a new day. We should bind their canes with fellas and with chains of fellas of iron.
Psalms
We
149.
yeah. You can get that 2 Peter.
This is 2 Peter chapter 1 and verse 20. It says, "Knowing this first, that no prophecy of the scripture is of any private interpretation." It says, "For the prophecy came not in old time by the will of man, but holy men of Yahweh spake as they were moved by the Holy Spirit."
Exactly. They wrote it on papyrus, which is the old texture of the paper that they wrote it on, and you can Google some of the ancient scrolls, all right, the Dead Sea Scrolls, the Codex Sinaiticus, all right, it's so many, but it was prescribed down by holy men that was moved by the Spirit, and then they would roll it up, they would strap it up, and they would pass it down. All right, brother. All right, brother. All right, brother. Even Paul's epistles were written to the churches of Thessalonica, the church of in Colossia, all right, the church in Galatia, all these churches. But guess what? They were Hebrew Israelites dwelling throughout those Greco-Roman cities, man. So he would write his letters, and then he would send them to the bros. He wasn't sending them to every fucking body. He was sending them to the saints that were in Galatia. He was sending them to the saints that was in Thessalonica, right? He was passing it down. This is our family heirloom, man. And we got our hands back on it, right? Got a precept on the, you want to get?
Khan, the brother
Get my
Mattathiah,
food.
he got that's the spirit, because I brought this out at camp last night. This is Psalms chapter 50, and in verse 16 it says, "But unto the wicked the Most High saith, What hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth?" Verse 17, "Seeing that thou hatest instruction and casteth my words behind thee," man. So you don't even hearken unto the words of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. So what do you want with the blessing? What do you want with this covenant and it's true? You can't even uphold the things that is written in it, you know. And you proclaiming that you're the children of Israel, and you got, you know, like we went into Kent last night, man. You got these judges having people in the court system swearing on the Bible, man. You know, when the scriptures clearly say, "Let your yea be yea and your nay be nay," man. You know, so these people are wicked, man. You know, they got a double tongue and a double mind, man. You know, you can't be the wicked and the righteous, man. You're the wicked, man. You were created to be the wicked. Period. Point blank, man. You wasn't made to receive these inheritance, man. This isn't your heirloom, man. This is ours.
Yeah,
I
like
got
we said, like we said last night. Money and power don't change you; it just reveals who you truly are. Esau. You got the power seat. So why is the LGBT community so rampant? Why are homes broke? Like we went into last night. Why is the divorce rate of marriages over 50%? Because you said men and women are equal. You took the authority from the husband, which is he's supposed to be the lord of his own household. All right. Why are the children bugged the fuck out? Because you giving them smartphones where they can have porn pop-ups all on the damn phone, rap videos of people shaking their ass, talking about taking drugs, popping perks, right? Why is society so thrown off course? Why are people so unhealthy and the diets are so corrupted? Because you advertise Cheetos and honey buns, all right, instead of the herbs, instead of ginger, right? Instead of the grains, your lentils, right? Your fruits, your vegetables, your healthy fatty fishes, right? Why is the air polluted? Why is the water polluted? Why is everything corrupted? You got the words. You know how to rule the earth, but what did the brother just read? You have cast it behind you because you a thief. It don't belong to you, and you can't rule it properly because you are not the heir. All right, the true heirs will sit on the thrones and rule it properly through the spirit and power and grace and mercy of Yahweh Shema Shah. And your ass gonna be kicked off the throne seat, and we gonna have you dig 100-foot pits, and that's where you gonna sleep at, nigga. And you gonna have to, when it's time to work, you gonna have to crawl your ass all the way up out that pit, man. They gonna have they nails are gonna grow this fucking long, probably fucking foot long fingernails, so they'll be able to claw their ass out the pits. Go ahead, bro.
I got a little bit more on that Revelation 21. I'm gonna start from verse 2 again. It says, "And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from Yahweh out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of Yahweh is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and the Most High himself shall be with them and be their power. It says, And the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away." And those are indicators showing that it's talking about the children of Israel, man. You know, because what does it say in Obadiah about Esau, man? It says that they shall be cut off, man. That they're gonna die, man. You know, Israel not gonna die anymore. Why? Because the wages of sin is death. So the law, statutes, commandments is written in our inward parts. Then we can't die. That's immortality. We're gonna live for eternity, man. With Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai, man. You know, and this is prophecy, man. This is going to happen, man. Shalom, Yabashim Yashabrakatah. Did you have something else that you want me to grab? Better cut out. I just read this to the bro come back in. I read Revelation 21 and verse 4 again. It says, "And the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. Yeah, the former things, man. The things that we are witnessing now, man. You seeing Jake being killed in these streets, man, by the police, the law enforcement, man. You see Jake constantly being sentenced to prison for crimes that he didn't commit. You know, you see women, and our young men out on the streets off of drugs, with that fentanyl, the lean, constantly, smoking weed, doing all different types of things, killings, man. You know, that's going to be the former things, man. Soon that will be passed away, man. We're going to see a great Israelite man in the kingdom, man. We all going to be in our right state of mind, man. No more the wickedness, man. Because we have received the knowledge of wickedness, which is going to turn us into true gods, man. Because now we know what wickedness is. When the kingdom comes, we're able to explain why you shouldn't do this or why you shouldn't do that, man. Because we'll literally be able to show what happens when you allow wickedness to basically spread like a wildfire, man. It's super chaotic, man. You know. Oh, the brother back in here.
Yeah, man. Here it is. You got Satan. These weak ass fucking phones, but
Yeah,
shit's
yeah.
overheat. But what you was just finishing up on?
I was finishing off on the fourth verse, going into the former things, concerning the hell that we catching now, the destruction, the state of our people, the wickedness that's going on.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we can go ahead and wrap it up if you ain't got anything else. The point of
Con.
the lesson. Point of the lesson was we're heirs, all right, to the covenant. We're heirs to the promises, right? And the Bible is our family heirloom. It's something that's been passed down throughout generations. So we'll be able to find ourselves again within captivity. If the Lord didn't leave us the family heirloom, we wouldn't have been able to find ourselves according to the curses, according to the prophecies. We would have been lost and destitute. All right. But because He left us the scriptures, we know who we are. All right. And we're teaching the rest of our brothers and sisters with what? The scriptures. We're showing them the heirloom. We're showing them what's been passed down. And the heathens are still trying to snatch it from us. And no, don't take it. Don't take it. Don't take it. Nigga, give us our shit back, man. And get ready to go in captivity, man.
And that's the spirit though, because what does Second Ezra 6:9 say? It said, well, actually, it says in Genesis how Jacob had his hand on Esau's heel, man. So we're pulling
Mm-hmm.
down the strongholds. We're pulling down, his kingdom, spiritually and physically. We're gonna pull it down. We're gonna take back our heritage, man. And AE, you're gonna get put to death, man. Flat out, man.
And,
Ain't no
and you
mercy for you.
Yo, and you gonna get put death. You gonna get put to death according to the family heirloom, nigga. Because Obadiah told us there should be no more remaining of the house of Edom. Right? Why y'all don't ever bring that out when y'all got our scriptures? Here it is. Here it is. They're using our book to condemn us. You're not the Hebrew Israelites. You're not, nigga. You can't tell us shit. It's our book. You are not the authority. When they come out on these highways and byways and they try to come at us and scoff and try to teach us, nigga, you are not the authority. We are the authority. First and foremost, we are the children of Israel. Second, we are the prophets. There is no higher office than a prophet. The prophet is over the kings in the nation, man. You niggas have lost your mind thinking you could come and rebuke us with our own book, with our own family scrolls, man. We not standing for that shit no more. We standing up in confidence, all right, in faith that we are the true seed of the nation of Israel, and nobody's going to take that away from us ever again because we're coming back to our power. And the prophecy states that He will never forsake us again once we turn to Him this final time, right? So you nations are fucking through, man. The brother had a precept on the screen you wanted to get.
He had Isaiah 41:14 through 15. It says Isaiah chapter 41 and verse 14. It says, "Fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee, saith Yahweh, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel." Yeah, because our Redeemer is coming, man. He's going to help us in these evil days, man. You know. And it
That's right.
says verse 15 says, "Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth. Thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat them small, and thou shalt make the hills as a shaft," man. you know. And those mountains is a representation of governments, if I'm not mistaken, man. You know, Esau's rulership, man. You know, and the Lord is going to destroy his kingdom, man, his governments. You know, those CIA agents, FBI's, you know, all those different basically branches of Esau's military forces, man. They're all going to be thrust through, man. You know, because the Daniel the second chapter speak about the threshing of the floors, man. How utterly Babylon is going to be wiped out, man.
Yeah.
You know, so that was it on that.
Yeah, man. So we hope this was an edifying lesson. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. We want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Bahakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, the men that we learn the truth from. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Stay up, stay circumspect. We almost home. Shalom.
Shalom.